Hey guys, Dave here from Easy Country Cooking and Cook and Share. You know, the funny thing is, when I was growing up, three of my favorite things were Chef Boyardee spaghetti, Chef Boyardee ravioli, and the beefaroni. And I got a hankering for beefaroni, but I'm kind of beyond the can stage, so I decided to make up my own. So we're going to make this together, and I think you're going to love it, so let's get to work. Okay, let's start with our ingredients. So first of all, we got our seasoning. So I've got some Italian seasoning, some salt, some pepper, of course some macaroni noodles, onion, garlic, tomato paste, Italian seasoned tomatoes. They're going to be so good. Tomato sauce, ground beef, some basil that's not doing so well, and some mozzarella. So first off, I'm going to start by adding a bit of salt to a pot over high heat. And then I'm going to go in with 2 cups of our macaroni noodles. We'll just let this boil away until these are al dente. I should also mention, you don't have to use macaroni noodles. You can use whatever noodle you like, but kind of traditionally beefaroni is done with macaroni noodles, so that's what I'm going to use. Well, the pasta's cooking up here, guys. I got my pan over medium-high heat, so I'm going to go in with a pound of medium ground beef. Now we'll just kind of break this up here, guys. Now, I know I'm always going on and on and on about the price of beef, and I got this for actually I got a good deal on this. I got it for $8 for 2 pounds, so that's about $4 a pound. And I was, asking other people, and you were leaving comments that it can be up to $13 a pound in some countries. Even in the States, it's expensive. So, $4 a pound was pretty good. It's not bad beef, but my question is, why can they put it on sale and sell it for that price when they got to stick it to you other times? I don't know. Leave me a comment below and let me know. Now, as you can see here, while I'm frying this up, I'm getting a fair amount of grease and water. So I'm going to give this a little drain so it does fry and not actually poach. Okay, our beef is nicely fried here. So I'm going to move it to one side of the pan, and I'm going to go in with half a small chopped onion, and of course 3 cloves of garlic. And we'll just stir and saute this until, like I always say, that wonderful, wonderful aroma of onion and garlic fill the air. All right, now we'll mix everything together here. All of that onion and garlic, my friends, this is smelling so good. Next up, I'm going to go in with a couple of tablespoons of tomato paste to make everything thick and rich and yummy. And of course, once again, in mixing we will go. Okie dokie, now in with about 8 or 10 ounces of tomato sauce. And those yummy Italian tomatoes, or Italian seasoned tomatoes I was talking about. And this is about, about a 14, 15 ounce can. And of course, just mix everything together here. Season things up with a bit of salt, maybe about a teaspoon. Some good old ground black pepper. And I tend to go a little heavy on this, so maybe I'm going to use 2 teaspoons, but it's up to you. You can even use the white pepper too, which is a little stronger. A couple of teaspoons of everything seasoning, or Italian seasoning. I call it everything because there's just about everything in there. And for a little bit of kick, some hot pepper flakes. Now this is totally optional, guys, but I just like a little bit of heat. And we'll just stir everything together here until that seasoning gets in. Now, I've used tomato paste, I've used tomato sauce, and crushed tomatoes. So it's going to be really tomatoey, and that's the one thing that I really, really like about my beefaroni anyway, is that it's really, really tomatoey, and I just love that in beefaroni. Okay, now the star of the show, that pasta is going in. Oh, I bet you this is going to be beefaroni. And we'll, of course, give everything a mix together. I'm going to do this carefully because my pan kind of runneth over. And just come in here close, guys, and have a look. Doesn't this look beefaroni-ish? I mean, we're not even done yet, but oh my goodness, this looks good. I bet you everybody is going to love this. Now, guys, we're kind of at a crossroads here. We can do a couple of things. You could eat this as is, because I think it'd be really good. We're going to put some cheese over it, and you could slip a lid on it, leave it on low heat for 3 or 4 minutes, let the cheese melt down, and eat it like that. Or you can go the extra step, what I'm going to do, and throw it into a casserole dish, put the cheese over top, some basil, and make it into a casserole. So let's go ahead and do that. So into the casserole dish we go with our wonderful, beautiful looking homemade beefaroni. Would have good old Chef Boyardee rolling over in his grave. I assume he was a real chef. I don't know. I'll do some research. Okay, now, of course, we are going to go over the top with that yummy cheese. Now, I actually cheated here because I did mozzarella, and then I did a combination of mozzarella and some extra old cheese just for that little bit of bite. And I think that's going to be good, but it's entirely up to you. All right, we're going into a 350-degree Fahrenheit, 180 Celsius preheated oven for about 10 or 15 minutes until that cheese melts down. Right after 15 minutes, just look at this. Our homemade beefaroni, and it looks incredible and it smells incredible. So what I'm going to do here is garnish this up with a bit of basil. I know my basil's not looking so great, but it'll do. It still has that wonderful basil taste to it. And there you have it, my friends, our ban-the-can homemade beefaroni. Oh, that is so good. All right, guys, let's dig in here and see what we have. Oh, beefaroni-ish. Let's look at that. The cheese, the beef, the noodles, the sauce, everything you would ever want. All right, time for the old taste test. Oh my goodness, guys, this is the best. The best in the world beefaroni you will ever have. I just love the tomato sauce, the Italian tomatoes, the cheese, the beef, the Italian seasoning, everything. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm not lying to you. Everybody is going to love this. You've got to make this up. And if you do, leave us a comment. Love to read them. Tell all your friends. Most of all, subscribe. Give us a like. It does help the channel out. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe and definitely make up this beefaroni. Good, cheap meal, and everybody will love it.